All right, if anybody is playing the long side, a reminder we suggested, probably odds were better coming into lunch for a bounce. This is a 15-minute chart, probably in play at this point. Certainly, 60-minute chart has been in play. And we said the 120. So just working off of that idea, that big idea of where this support low would come in, odds much better for a bounce from that location. It's a great trick that the boys do where they'll knock out this previous low, but they won't take out the next one. And first time back in here, you've got to respect that low. So this is a good, solid trade. And I said there was a good possibility we could get close to a 10-point trade. Because of the travel range, not only today, but adding to it the last couple of days. So I don't want to make a prediction that the low is in for the day already, but I'm feeling that way. And I told you that at the time. We're going to probably wash out those 93s. We can go to any day low, but be very careful of that 88 as support. So this chart is in play, in my opinion, and then we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. But I told you, make sure you get paid. Make sure you lock something up. When the gift is given, take it. Because markets can turn on a dime, and most traders cannot. So morning after plays out in favor of the bears, and certainly we're coming from a situation where profits are being taken from the short side. And see if you can spot any patterns that make sense. Certainly on the RTH, we had talked about that earlier. There's a 10-minute chart also in play. I said probably we'll be taking profits. We may squeeze through it before we're done, but my guess is that this 98 zone will be resistance first time back here. And the magnet's 98.5, so why not? Keep an eye on the daily chart. We said before that we were coming into the green line, and sometimes you can come through it, but then it kind of catches and uses it like a diving board, compresses, but it still holds and throws you back a little bit. So I think that's part of this for the daily. We certainly have met all the criteria we were looking for here before of getting back to the green line, that air that was there. So, what we're doing right now is obviously retesting that early morning low. We may get one more short that makes something short side, but I think the day low is in. I think we're range trading now, and I think we probably caught a few late shorts. So the bigger charts are in play, and we need to see these come in and start to stall. But I think the worst of the carnage is over for today, short side. So planning on playing range trading, and I said that at lunchtime. Don't overtrade it. Don't think you know which way it's going. There's going to be a lot of traders that miss that are going to try to jump in. And if you're using just a 5-minute chart, this looks very bearish. But notice how far we've come down with it. Well, you have to start to bleed back and look at things like the rain line. But you also want to look at those deeper charts like a 10 that help put it into better perspective. We've come a long way. And that's why I want to drop back and look at something like this to help support that 98.5 potential target and profit-taking idea. I've got 99.25 as the demon, and I've got 91.25 as the angel, and I said very likely we're going to test that 97 to 98 at least. So lock something up. If you had the courage to take some of your profits and go back the other way, good for you. And this is a nice break for the long side, because a lot of times at lunch you won't get all of that. We'll get a smaller range. We've got a nice range at lunch. And now the trick is keep what you made and risk a small portion of it. Because in the afternoon, you wind up risking some of the day's profits for smaller ranges, for smaller profits. We had a good, solid morning trade. And if you got it both ways, relax. Just go play golf or clean a swimming pool or whatever. Got a pretty good tick push up here, too, on this last push. Keep an eye on that. And NQ, right on the money. Right on the money.